What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush and welcome to episode 72, my FIFA 14 Road to Gold around the world series. As you can tell, probably from my voice, my cold is getting a lot worse than what it was on the previous video. So I'm going to feel a bit croaky and that lot, but that's not going to stop me from getting videos out. As you can see there, the mistake Aubameyang we picked up actually went out and eventually sold, which is pretty good. We'll continue on with the Bundesliga squad you quickly just saw in the background there, and we're not doing too bad with the squad. We've got a couple of wins. I think we're more on the losses than the wins, which I was kind of surprised about compared to the squad we've been using. The squad is a fantastic squad, but I'm not sure what's working, not why it's not working for me too well. But last episode I tried putting in Boateng in the middle, and he worked a lot better in that middle spot. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I do eventually swap him out so he's there every game, but I normally just go in the subs just before the game and swap him out before I get straight into it. But we'll come against another BPL squad in the 4-4-2 with Blazikowski, Marco Reus out on the wings, Mandzukic, Aubameyang, Bender, and Gundogan in the middle, and a fairly solid defense as well. So this guy, a fairly solid squad. And sorry guys about this cold, it's extremely frustrating. But over the top ball there into the path of Aubameyang, him using his pace, he brings his keeper out, and I'm just going to easily, tidily chip that over his keeper. It's going to make it 1-0 there in the 36th minute. Great start. We need these 3 points to try and at least win the division that we should be aiming for. I believe that is a Boateng though here. Goes and picks it in the 39th minute from a corner. It's going to make it 1-1. He tries to be a bit fancy coming out of defence, and Aubameyang's going to capitalise on that every day. Just being a bit patient, waiting for his keeper to make the move, and going tucking that in to make it 2-1 in the 49th minute. I think that was. We then move into the 52nd minute. Nice work from the striker and Cam, and Gotze gets on the score sheet in the 54th minute with a tidy half volley into the bottom left-hand corner to give the final score of 3-1 there. That's another 3 points. As you can see there, he had a lot more possession than me, but my shots were I had a high amount of shots on target, and I probably deserved to go out and win that game. He wasn't the strongest of players, and his only goal did come from a corner. But as you can see there, Aubameyang has gone and picked up a injury, so going to go need to sort that out, guys. Before we move straight into the next game of this episode, I'm not too sure how many points we've got. I think we've got 10 points now with this Bundesliga squad. And as you can see here, prices have now gone down quite a bit. This is mainly because of the team of the year, had come out in the time of recording the gameplay for this video. So when I get on to selling some of these players, the prices have gone down quite a bit in some of the players who obviously are more common in packs when people spam open packs. But still, we're going to carry on with this Bundesliga squad. Probably if you were to build this squad, and some of you guys may not even like Aubameyang. His main, obviously, attraction is his pace. He's a fairly solid player. FIFA 13 was exceptional up top, but maybe if you wanted another more solid player as a lone striker, go and pick up Lewandowski. I'm not too sure what his current price is at, but I think he's definitely worth the coins. He scored some amazing goals against me, so he's probably a good buy to go and pick up. But we come against a BPL / I think it's Brazilian squad here. A Brazilian squad mainly, sorry, but he goes and has a attempt on goal there and didn't capitalise on that, and Mariano here plays the ball into Aubameyang, and look at that for a finish though, straight past the keeper. Keeper had no chance there, making it 1-0 in the 9th minute. Move all the way to the 70th minute here, and this guy's starting to play a bit more attacking, trying to get that one goal to try and get it back to a draw. And Gotze here gets fairly lucky, but that's going to finish into the bottom left-hand corner. It's going to make it 2-0 there in the 72nd minute. Moving to the 82nd minute here, and he's mucking around with a bit in the defence. Pass it straight out to Alaba here, who goes for a shot. Unfortunately, gets tackled, falls into the path of Javi Martinez. Aubameyang here loses the ball, and this is where I was kind of stuck. As you can see the run of Alexandro Pato, and Dante just didn't want to sprint straight from the start, and I kind of just didn't have enough players back to defend the overlap, and Diego Costa's going to tuck that in to go and make it 2-1 in the 86th minute. And that's going to be the second win in this episode, guys. We're getting a lot better in this episode. Getting used to the squad. He had less possession, but more shots. So that game could have gone either or. I just capitalised on my chances, and he made a couple of mistakes at the back as well. But this squad looking a lot more solid. Sorry about that, guys. Looking a lot more solid, and I'm just getting used to it, which is kind of this. I like this series in the fact that you're always using new players. You play about, I don't know, let's say on average about 12 games. Well, not even that. Probably about 8-10 games max. With every league squad. That means you're basically swapping up the players so quickly. About probably in a day, I can probably record about a league. So every day I can make a new squad. Squad builders are fun to make. Using new players you've never used before is fun to make. But the only problem is, the downside probably, is you don't get used to the squad. And sometimes you need time getting used to the squad, seeing what people's runs are like, when the best time to play the over top ball, weaknesses, strengths, and stuff like that. But we come against a BPL squad in the third game of this episode, guys. And we're going to start off in the 33rd minute. He had a fairly nice squad, some high-rated players indeed, and a lovely ball from Kevin Prince Boateng into Gotze. As you can see, that I have swapped the two out now. But Gotze here picks up that ball onto the head. Unfortunately, Aubameyang doesn't get that header, but Javi Martinez is going to somehow keep this ball and somehow get that past his keeper. Not too sure how that had trickled in, but that's going to make it 1-0 in the 36th minute here. Piszczek here is going to now pass the ball out into the path of Kevin Prince Boateng from the defence here. We go into the 64th minute and a quick over-the-top ball into Aubameyang here. And he's going to be running, and I was going to go for a near-post shot here. And look at that for an absolute rocket. Top roof of the net, guys. When you're in a tight angle such as that, just hit it with quite a bit of power. Make sure it doesn't go over the top of the bar, obviously. And that it should get past the keeper. Keeper's going to have no chance if you hit it with a lot of power indeed. But, guys, that is another 2-0 win. So that is 3 wins this episode. Make sure you click the like button for that, because we took some time to get going with this squad, but we eventually have. As you can see there, I had a lot more possession, a lot more shots on target, and thoroughly deserved that win there of 2-0 there, which is 9 points from this episode. I believe we've got 19 points now in, 16 points now in total. That's 5 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. We've got 2 games remaining. 2 games remaining. So I think we can go, and we got promoted though, so that's pretty decent. I think we still got I think we need 1 more win to go and win the division. So that's the main aim, guys. So make sure you stay tuned for that to see if we do go and complete that. But we're going to have a quick look at the squad here, and as you can see, they're looking still fresh. I still haven't moved. I still don't think I have moved Boateng into the middle. But guys, if you were to build this squad, I'd definitely recommend doing that. Put Boateng in the middle, put Gotze out the outside, and you seem to do a lot more better. I'm not too sure why. Probably Boateng's probably better in that central role. But guys, this has come towards the end of the episode. If you'd like to remember to click the like button, also subscribe to stay to the series, and any feedback in the comments would be much appreciated, guys. This has been Crush. Till next time, adios.